All right.
Right, I'm recording.
So assuming current, there is the upward trend going upward there, and then the touches up there.
So I don't watch all that.
You can see that.
Right, Slick?
Yeah.
Right. So what I normally do, I start off with the daily trend, right? Now I
Right.
stick trade within a trade. So I'll use the daily trend of to see where the trade really going on. And when by the time I reach down to the 15 minutes, that is where you could basically scalp in between them and get different entries to get in. Right?
Right.
So normally I will teach you like a support and resistance. What I use for support and resistance is like trend lines. I don't draw horizontal lines. Vertical lines as always see when I'm drawing up. Right?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, where this fella Randall? Yeah.
Yeah.
Joining the Zoom.
Yeah. I buy Randall.
Oh shit. I think I missed that one, way.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
He said thanks for asking.
It's no scene.
So
I know he was asking in the chat about a Zoom now.
So basically it's just pulling trend lines to see where you can meet up on points.
Okay.
Right? That's not. Now, as I was telling Aaron, this is a matter of perspective too. Because you might see something, I might see something.
Daisy thing.
Yeah. Right, so I will just use that for the on the daily there.
So I'm ask a question. You usually look for parallel lines, or you don't necessarily have to be parallel?
I look for parallel lines.
All right.
Right? I just watching this chart and just pulling lines actually. So as you can see, I pull a line there and watch.
Yeah.
You see where it cross? Anytime I see them kind of cross, I take in a sell. Well, I take in either a buy or sell. And basically the stop loss would have come above here. So let's say I take the sell here. These are daily, so your stop loss will be a little bigger. Right? But that is where you could go on the 15-minute and get your entry.
That's that 83 pip stop loss you was looking at it?
I think it was like 83 to 100. I didn't really focus on it.
All right.
Watch again. I pull a line. Look where it crosses.
Yeah.
You realize it's sell again.
Yeah.
Pull a next line. Now, what you could see from here, you see how that trend going here, right? So you see it come down. It respect this line basically. This was like a fake out, as they say. It come here, sell again. It reach here, so you know if it had reached here, most likely is a buy. You see it cross here,
right.
you take the buy. Simple as this.
Okay, so I kind of noticing something here now. This kind of like what this guy is be talking about with the flag patterns and stuff.
Stevenson, yeah, but not really. I'm not watching at all.
There's like a huge flag you're looking at here, basically.
Where, right? Where here you're speaking about?
Those three lines.
This whole thing
from
here?
bottom left to top right.
Right. Yeah. But remember, I'm not watching all that. I'm watching in the moment, which is around here. Right? But you needed to pull these lines to see where you're getting crosses. right?
Right.
What you do, you try to pull your line a little further. So when the market start to move, you could actually prepare yourself to see if you want to take a buy or sell.
Okay.
So this is basically all I will do for the see here. So you see we draw this right now. I keep this chart and see what happens in days to come. Right? So I'll probably go down to the hour. And let me show you something, right?
Yeah.
Added confirmation. What's going on there? This is the zone indicator.
Right.
Exactly where this where I cross my lines there, the zone create there, and watch.
Yeah.
Stop loss on top. Stop loss on top again. Stop loss at the bottom. Never came back down.
Right.
So that is where the risk to reward is coming now.
Yep.
And as I say, I stake these trades with my eyes closed. It's either you lose or you don't lose because remember the stop loss small, right?
But what kind of take profit you're looking at in terms of pips? Is it based on these lines as well, or?
Well, from now on, what I say I'm going to do is open to
Right, the 7 and 3.
yeah. So let's say I have a $100 account, a $1,000 account. I'll use
A 1 standard.
a 7.7
Well, yeah.
and 0.3.
Right. So the
Right?
0.7 you're taking like a 10 pips and the 0.3 letting it run.
I'll line it run. Now, if you want to trade the day, right? You'd probably take it at a small lot size, right? And
Yeah, because you have a bigger stop loss.
yeah, and remember, in between your 15 minutes, you taking trades right through. You're taking buys, you're taking sells.
Yeah.
Once you could catch it, right? So initially, you probably have like 3 trades running at any particular time.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm removing this indicator again because I don't base my trades on this indicator. This is just for a little confirmation.
Right.
Right, so I will check. Let's see if we see something on the forward. Right, so I already seen something again. So again, simple pulling lines.
Right.
Sometimes all they might say I'm not trading is because I'm not seeing anything. So you see if I pull a line, right? Watch. So let's just say we didn't see this initially. I try to view all my options and see what kind of linking up. It will link up with these 2 lines here, and this would have come after, right? And it was already had this line from the I'll pull this on the I just pull this line here.
Yeah. Just pull on.
Right? And watch again, cross and take the sell.
Yeah.
And you know something big going to happen in GJ just now, eh? You see how it's closing down?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I noticed a good bit of pairs right now kind of moving a little consolidation-ish.
I think all Great Britain players doing
GBP.
that right now.
Yeah.
And watch us like there's your kind of thing. There's a head and shoulder here.
Why? That's not my kind of thing, eh?
There's a head and shoulder actually. All right, so I'm going down to the 15 minutes.
Right.
See how them lines just looking big now? Okay, not even on the screen. So
Yeah. Well,
yep.
I mean that I expected as much. As a go down to the lower time frames, you barely would see those trend lines in the higher time frames.
All right.
Carabay, would you draw that trend?
I'm going to pull it here already 15 minutes. Right, pull there. Watch this again. I don't see nothing really. You realize only 15 minutes is still there too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What you can do is like when you're drawing a line, draw different color for different time frame, or that don't matter.
That don't matter to me. Everybody different.
But what we're looking for is data cross, data intercept. So I guess it don't matter what time it is.
Oh, I had to take this trade somewhere. You know, I not seen it now. Right, I think I'll take this trade somewhere here. Right? And you could see why.
Okay.
There. Watch, it was in the trend here all the time. I could pull on next one. It's like something like a pitchfork, right? So we're going to know about that. You are studying that.
Where's our pitchfork now?
It's basically what we're doing. You see, we're just pulling lines and creating channels.
Yeah.
But I have an outfit by check. I think here.
It's create channels for you. So as 12 says, create like a diagonal fib.
Okay.
Right. Watch there. 15 minutes. This cross kind of went up a little bit, or maybe I could adjust it. Right. Look, this cross here. I'm gonna widen it a little bit. Right. On the 15 minutes, when I pull the channels, right?
Yeah.
It's sell here. You realize how long
Right.
GJ is selling, huh? So if somebody had good, they could have hold this from since up here. Right?
Yeah, boy.
It come down, it cross again, it buy. And I took the sell right here where it cross. This is what I put last night. And
Okay.
I put
you had a little drawdown and then it sell.
actually I was on only 7 pips drawdown last night, so probably my lines are a little off, right?
Okay.
Again, based on how you drop your stuff.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's not like I say, is based on your perception. So
yeah, right.
It's not
again.
exact science.
Once it crossed, I took the sell. The most
Yeah.
I saw was 7 pip stop loss before. I mean, I had a 10 pip stop loss, and before I went to my bed, I saw 7 pips, minus 7 pips.
Drawdown. Yeah.
Yeah, that is when GJ started to arc up, and then it come down. It hit here again. No, it had hit here. And I tell them, I show it had buy. When it had cross here, this is yeah. And watch it, respect the trend line and start to come down again.
Right.
So, and if you realize it kind of break the trend line, retest and I hope it come down again. And that is basically it, you could drop all your charts like that. I don't know if that's confusing to all there, but
It's a little weird.
Move from it.
I can't.
My thing is, Karen, I can do something in hindsight, but I feeling like if I just doing it because it already happened.
No.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It kind of it easy to see it after it happened. But I think what we had to do, Aaron, is basically we had to just draw the trend lines and just observe what happening. and see it for yourself then, in other words.
For example, this move here didn't happen until yesterday, right? But because I had my trend lines drawn up and I see it come to a cross, I could make a decision if I want to take a sell or a buy, right?
Yeah.
So I would have seen, I would have had, huh? Yeah, I know seen, yeah. I would have drawn this line here, these two trend lines coming down here, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I realize it's in a downtrend. And then I would have this drawn up here already. So once I see this here, I would know, well, all right, it's going to continue to sell. It's just a pullback, and I'm going to sell here.
So I'm ask you a question now. How often you just update your trend lines and stuff?
I just kind of pull it a little. You see how I take it up a little further? So I'll just leave it until it reaches there and then pull again. Remember, I'm only really trading GJ. So it's easy to monitor every day.
All right.
Right? So yes, I hear you when you say that, you know, it's easy to see it after the fact. But once it's drawn up from before, and for example, I called this last night. And I mean, price was right here. So it happened in the minute. Once I have your stuff there, you're good to go. Right? And as you could see, every time it crosses, you just need to know where the trend going, and you're good to go. The only time I'd be confused, where I could see something happening here. You hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Let's say it had continued coming up here. I wouldn't know where it was going to break out because I realized a kind of swedge it coming into.
Yeah.
Right? Things like that, I wouldn't know where it's going. It will be guesswork if I really tell you, but I know to take a back.
You might have to draw another trend line somewhere and see if you get another connection somewhere.
Right, and that is where I might have to go to the higher time frame to see what it's going to do. But I'll be lying to tell you, if it reach here, because it basically out of a trend, I could probably say, well, all right, if it reach here, it's probably respecting this trend line here, and it's going to back.
Right.
Honestly, I feel GJ on a serious downtrend. Because if you realize, and when we was on the day chat, it was a big flag we was watching, right? Yeah. Right, yeah. See, it had sell, and a big flag here. So I feel it's going to sell personally.
Right.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Looking like it's gonna eventually sell.
Right.
It could look like if it do not break because you see normally anytime it touch the trend line, it goes straight back up.
No, it might take a little while to break. You see the switch here? Yeah, that is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So but
I guess basically you had to just look for the break in the pattern. Once you see the break and the retest, well, you know you might have something to work with.
Watch this too.
Or ribs.
Watch this for confirmation slick.
Yeah.
Again. Now I have a next indicator is put on after 2. I think all you see it is something green on his side and it has swing sometimes. I got that from FX Choice and I just put it on IC Market because you're not finding that online. But
okay.
It's actually show you. Watch again. All where them crosses is.
Yeah.
All where the zones. So you're using your zones as a confirmation.
Right.
And you see, anytime I see them cross and I see them little wicks and thing, I don't even thinking twice. And you put in your stop loss. I use this for example. Consider your spread to it.
Yeah.
So let's say right.
So currently you don't do anything with horizontal lines.
No, I stopped drawing horizontal lines. Let's say I'd enter here. Obviously, I mightn't catch it on the spot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Watch that.
Is that 4 pips, 5 pips?
Easy. I could have fought over leverage there, right?
Yeah.
And then I would have take the sell. Here.
Hey, I'm man calling you out on the limitless group by. Man say I can't teach by.
Right? I would have come down to here, watch. To the trend line, right? Watch.
Okay.
65 pips.
65, yeah.
Easy. That was from last night to tonight. Right? I come back up with the buy. On my chart home, this point hit exactly by my cross. And I buy today if I was home. So sometimes what I do too, or you'll see me setting a set of limits. All I doing is where the cross is, I set my limit to about, because I want my stop loss to be small, I might set it to about here. And I'll put it, I'd rather miss the move than get hit out of a trade. I'd rather miss the move. Oh, I set my limit.
Oh, okay.
You're rather pull a sham than in other words.
Yeah. So let's say I'd set my limit to here. Right? I mean the drawings are a little off. So let's say the cross was there. And I set the cross. Let me use here as an example. The cross there, and I set my limit here. Right? And I'd use at least about 10 pips because I can't monitor. When I trade in live, it would be like 5 pips something. If I set a limit, it's 10 pips. Right? And I set my thing there. Oh, and what is helping me set my stop loss too? The next indicator I'm talking about. If you go on my chart slick, look to the right hand side.
Yeah.
You will see some green writing, and you will see like swing and some fib lines. That is created just like the zones.
Watch. I'm not seeing swing. Oh yeah, seeing swing. Yeah.
Right? Watch how that is created to the T, to the pip.
Yeah.
Right? And
But is that something like is that something like pulling a fib, or you just
that is actually automatic, just like the zones.
That's automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you need like, I don't know how this do it. Most of the times it's like if they get 1 or 2 touches right there, it's create that. And most of the times it's be accurate. Right?
Okay.
Is work together with the zone. So what I will do, just below where you're seeing the swing, and you see it actually moves, sometimes it's beat up right there. And I will put my stop loss underneath there, and all that going together with my cross and my zone indicator. I don't use EMAs again. Right? So all I'm using is, but this is after the fact that I drop my chart. And so I will look at my cross first, the zone will show up, and the swing, and I take them a trade.
Okay.
Right? So, and that's basically it. What all the other work on is confidence drawing up, and
I can draw.
Yeah, it's basically just pulling lines. Everybody know how to pull lines here.
Yeah.
And you're watching market structure. That's why I was telling you the other day. For somebody who, Artina, whoever is like an artist, and you're custom drawing, right?
Do an explain.
Technical drawing.
Yeah. He's supposed to see this thing off the bat. He can look at a chart and see this.
Yeah.
Hello, Aaron.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to this guy, Kevin Pedro, boy?
Yeah, Kevin here too. That is Randall neighbor.
Everybody here, boy.
This man used to be killing trades, boy, and now I don't see this man posting nothing.
Well, I asked him, he said he catching the tail these days.
You understand that, boy? I see that man making all kind of Bitcoin trade and all kind of thing too, boy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am on the 15 minutes. I'm gonna stop recording there.
Do you only do this on MC4 or you do
Yeah, I stopped trading view actually.
You didn't want to do an XP, boy?
Okay. What you wanted? Euro, USD? Call our random pair.
We do a good PNR, man, like GBP, USD or something.
We don't do a GBP already, though.
Oh, well, all right. Tell you what. Do Euro USD.
All right. Well, yesterday, if all didn't know.
Big sells.
No. NTUSD, buy. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Buy.
I know that we wanted to do that. I can't remember.
Well, Ren had messaged me last night and he told me he take the trade, so he asked me to Ren, you take the trade?
Uh,
Well, I'm not sure, but I'd call her buy on EU last night, and it did buy.
Right.
Ren, wait a minute, right?
I think it was day before it was selling.
Yeah, well, it bought last night.
Use it clean.
Yeah, last night was buy, the day before was sell.
Clean.
Right, Ren, he bought here. This exact point he bought
You
here.
hold that, right? You hold that,
Negative.
Ren, you hold it?
Demo life, dog.
Oh, God.
Right. So again, I'll start off on the daily.
Watch that rejection.
All you ever notice, well, I don't know if all you notice, but I have some guys who just take trades, right? And they just post it up online. But you ever notice the majority of them just take almost the exact same trade?
No.
I don't know, but I guess I'll be following these fellas too often or something, but on IG Dread, I just notice like it just have specific trades these men just take, boy. Like and the thing is all of them just end up taking it.
You feel all of them zoom in and saying when to take the trade?
No, boy, it's not that. Because you're going to see like one man take it, and next man might take it a couple pips later, you know, one might take it a few pips earlier. But it's like all of them more or less taking the same trade. Some of them may not seen any link, like, you know, where, you know, they might know each other or anything like that. But it's like, it have specific trades out there that just making sense to some people. And it's like, because like even me, for instance, that UJ trade I take, I think that was last night.
Yeah.
I was watching and I see somebody else take the exact same trade. It wasn't last night, it was last night or night before. But yeah, basically it's like, and I don't know if you had noticed, I had drawn, like I said, you draw these two lines here.
Yeah.
I had drawn two lines and it was like, I think it's a wedge formation it's called or something where like it started off wide and it started to get smaller and smaller and smaller, coming together. And then it was just a break and a retest and I take the buy.
You know, that price action thing, that's like one thing I don't know.
Well, I don't know, boy, but I
realized.
realized, remember I was telling all them, man, it have a couple people to follow on Instagram and you could basically learn how to trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was watching them and it's like, I want to tell you, it's like, it don't make sense taking every trade. Wait, and then when you see a trade, just take it.
Price action.
When you see something that actually you know it will be a winner, you take it. Yeah, and apparently that's what these guys just do. I actually it have another it have like a couple of different, like, yeah, sure you hear about Forex Family already, right?
Nope.
Oh, well, all right. I had this one called the Forex Family. I have a couple other groups out there. I have this other group where I noticed what they be doing is like they just looking at like higher time frames, and they just kind of like how you ever notice how Evan does always catch a wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of just doing that. So like they looking at the higher time frames, and when they see it hitting a zone, they just drop down to a lower time frame and just take the buy or the sell. And I seen some of them men just full margin in it right through.
I thought them will grow the account now.
Yeah. But it's like every day you wouldn't see them take a trade. But when they
Yeah,
do
well,
take a trade,
when you're doing a full margin trade, you're good for the weaker.
yeah. But when they take a trade, it's a winner. And you ain't see no kind of drawdown.
All right, so you see the daily there, right?
Yeah.
Now, based on what I draw there, you see it kind of following a trend here. Now,
Yeah.
even before I pull this line, I'm so confident about the strategy. I see this this cross here, and I see this already want to come back up here before I come back down. Right? But now when I pull this line, I realize it's following it in a trend.
A channel. Yeah.
So I could see this coming back up here and then coming down. Right?
You know why I actually
you buy a while now,
told you
so
to
you know
do
it can
Euro
answer.
USD?
What?
Yeah. You know why I actually asked for Euro USD?
Why?
The spread on Euro USD is almost zero on IC markets. Majority of the times.
Okay. Alright. So there's a few things I see here. I see my cross, I see it going to buy. I feel it going to buy from this point here. Well, it's probably a little off, but it had a cross here. I could see this buying. Actually, it did buy. I showed a little small thing. I get it. I plenty. Now, if we pull this a little further here, you realize a wedge happening, right?
Yep.
So a breakout to the downside, I feel is going to happen. Yeah. A switch creating here, and I feel when it come up here,
that's a kind of.
You're watching this, Slick? Slick, you're watching this.
But what's it? I see where you're saying it could form a wedge, right? But I ain't know, boy. Normally with our wedge, well, why does look for in our wedge? I will look for touches on both sides regularly then.
No, well, there's the daily.
This only need touches on the top mostly.
There's the daily, yeah?
If you want touch on the bottom.
Hey, Brooks on?
Yes,
Yeah, Slick. No, this is
yeah, right.
So you have plenty to go, huh?
Yeah.
So it might look, we saying buy now, huh? But let's go down to the lower time frame and see what's going on.
Watching TV.
Brooks.
That nobody, I'm a roommate. I will show you.
Oh.
And a roommate with Fobsy.
Tell Forbes. Anyway, I go while him, so let me ask for
Man, there's a good reception out there, boy. We making video chat to get you.
But the best reception I gained so far.
Oh, okay.
Maybe everybody going to sleep or something. But the reception was bad.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not seeing anything on the 4-hour chart to drop.
Yeah. Now you see like how if you're watching that there right now, you notice it had like a set of consolidation going on there. And then you just see a breakout happen, like kind of, when I say not like a major breakout, but you see it kind of drop a little there. I find that kind of chart is be real hard to read.
Yeah, well, go down to the 15 minutes. You see, that is why in a different time.
Yeah.
Different time frames give it different options. Hold on, huh?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. How about a partner? Okay. Yeah. Well, I ask him other because I do something. When I come home, I'm gonna check it. Tomorrow. Ask him other. When I come home now, I'll check it. All right. Yeah. All right. 15 minutes. I think I'll give it up on what trend? 15 minutes last night. Right. Now I've seen some pattern on the 15 minutes. Right.
Yeah.
One time.
Everywhere, the speed of communications.
I find watchman TJ is see a trend enough. Yeah, the real scope here with this.
Yeah.
Only touch it.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Why would I check it?
You see across here?
Yep.
It drop. You think we can run?
And they hear my phone make noise. Phone in your pockets.
Well, that means your phone in sync to your MT4.
Yeah. Pause. Right, you know, see that? Watch. I have a message. Noise.
Uh-huh.
Carry on. What's a
Phone line business now.
Good, man.
Watch that there.
We in a little group.
Watch that there.
We just talked on.
Yeah.
Right, you see it was coming down on a trend.
Say hi to him.
Right?
Yeah.
It hit this point. Look at that entry. I'm gonna make this wider. Watch out that entry. With a wick.
Nah, but for the people
On the
talking.
cross. No, you'll see that is after the fact. But if you're following this pattern here,
It's called
following that trend,
Telegram.
Yeah.
right? Wick.
That's good because somebody just remember that depends one call
Well, yeah. Yeah.
This one you talk and then so it does
This one?
Watch it break out of that trend. It bought. I think Ren, well, if Ren at all,
Nigel, Alistair. 10 away. We talk at the same time and seeing everybody. Yeah.
That's nice one.
Yeah.
94 pips.
It lasts about 25 minutes call and then it's cut off.
Right? Watch again.
Now the thing is this though, Right. When you see that big put,
everybody
like,
just had to be on everybody on WhatsApp.
Everybody Brooks, mute your mic.
Yeah.
Mute your mic.
Yeah. Yeah, so one time everybody on it. Just
yeah, Ribs.
Okay, yes, like
Ribs, you know I could mute him,
being going to all that.
Alright, anyhow. So when you see that pullback there, that first pullback.
What, this one here?
Yeah.
Right.
You were still holding that trade at that point?
Yeah, I was going to buy. I was going to buy.
It goes to question.
You remember, I have, yeah, with a trade within the trade, right?
Okay.
I might not have. No. Here, why I might not have taken this, sir? No. If I don't see a cross, remember, I stick in my strategy. If I don't see a cross, I am not taking it. My cross is my confirmation, right? I'd have been pulling lines from before. So if I didn't see something that I wasn't doing it, yeah, I would have taken it here as a buy because it's going in, it's going in the trend. And then two, you remember, told you I have these indicators that is help out. So if I come here now, right? Okay, watch that.
And I didn't, when I sent you the trade, I entered quite here. So that was noted.
Oh.
And my drawing kind of had it.
You see that?
Yeah.
Right. This now.
Actually, according to that, you might actually end up taking a buy there because you're getting some support there right now.
Right, but yeah, I mightn't take it because I might leave my trade that was running from the bottom here to run.
Right.
Because if
night I drew this line was like this. So when it comes from here, I see right. I see touch this line, and that's right. So I guess the whole like that.
You see his perception.
Yeah. So now
it's really how you see the market, right? But it's like I wouldn't take this here as a buy, although you see support, although this indicator seeing support here. I'm not taking the buy because again I have nothing to base it on.
Right.
Based on my cross, my strategy.
So right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, based on remember I was telling you some of these guys who do the full margin trades.
Yeah.
You see like how that there is according to the indicator is a turncoat support, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys, they would have watched that original zone there where it would have been resistance. It break the zone. It come back now.
Retest.
And it retesting it. What them would have do? They would have go down to a lower time frame now and check to see if they getting heavy wicking happening.
Yeah.
If they seen a lot of wicks and they find, well, yeah, this looking like it going and go up now, then men just full margin and that buy.
Yeah, but you know what?
But they would also look to make sure that is a zone on a higher time frame.
Yeah? You can only do that thing when you have a big account.
Well, yeah, true.
When you on no. You see, you could take more risks with a bigger account. If you have a small account and you have a
full margin.
Yeah.
Well, full margin mean you're risking the whole account, eh?
Well,
more or less.
Margin. Whatever. Yeah, margin.
You literally taking, if it's buys or sells, you literally just, if it's buys, you're just literally taking buys until the account till it can't take no more, not enough money. That is what the members do.
And that's the thing, you really need a perfect entry if you're doing that, because any little
well, that was saying, them members look for that perfect wick, what it is called the last kiss. So they go see it wicking. They go like, it might go up, it go do like if it buying. And then you go see it come back down to give one last long wick and touch the zone. And that is when them men hitting all the buys.
And what else is helping now with Asian too? All they want to know is trade Asian. The next indicator, the swing, right? Let's say the swing was here, and you see our next swing here. Most of the times, let's say it had swing here earlier in the day, and come down here to touch the next swing. Most of the times, you remember Asian, you just get a little buy and then a reversal again. It will come halfway. So I know once it hits here, it had sell just before Asian, and again your next push in Asia, it will buy, like say at 30 pips, and then sell again. As user indicator.
Well, I want to say that I could agree with you 100% there. Because
I tell in GJs do that.
Oh, GJ. Okay.
GJ
Because
doing that
I know most of the time they just say Asian is buys, especially with UJ. They just say Asian is buys. But like today, for instance, I realize UJ have more of a downtrend today.
Yeah.
It was actually more sells. The buys was the retracement, but it was really more sells.
I will post the next indicator.
Yeah.
And I want you all to load it on the chart and try and monitor it during Asia time and see how it works. But
cool.
Even during London and New York, I want you to see how it respect the zone indicator and the swing indicator to the pip.
Right.
But it could also help during Asia. So you can look on the chart and just observe it over a few days. Right?
All right, cool.
What do you think about? Think about
I think what you doing here is a valid way of trading. However, I think it would be like to get like I see how you have this indicator here with the zones.
Yeah.
Support and resistance zones here. I think it would be safer if you always plot your zones.
Personally, as I said, the zones will go on after. I don't even need that. As I say, all I need to know where the trend is.
You have that confidence.
Crosses.
Yeah.
And I real good. Because as Ren say, even with these zones here, I have no time to draw zones. I'm not going through that again.
Right.
With this app, sometimes these zones just get broken, or it's just fly past these zones and the indicators just disappear and create a new zone. Right? So as I said, I'm using this to just help more, just for a little more confirmation. And confirmation in terms of once I see a cross zone create, I take any buy or the sell.
Okay.
And
that second untested support is actually tested support. If you go to the left, no. If you watch to the left, that test support a lot of times. Support.
Yeah, and it only create here. So as I said, that's just an added confirmation. I'm not going to take a trade based on that alone.
I think that can distract it.
Yeah. As I say, my first confirmation is a cross. Then I'll look at my other indicators. With my two other indicators.
So, Ribs, you don't really need EMAs then?
Huh?
You don't need EMAs.
No, I don't need EMAs. It's still on my chart, but I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't use it. I could take off my EMA now, but I don't know. I just get accustomed to it. It don't bother me. Right? You know when I might use a EMA? You see when something consolidating for a while, and I know it coming down to it coming close to this wedge, and I'm looking for a breakout. But sometimes I really play greedy, and I will really go all out when I see that going to happen. Like if I see an EMA crossing and I know it's going to break out soon. Other than that, I'm not focusing on that.
Right.
And you see how those fellas are saying that they're taking the entry to the wick, right? That is basically what I do. Because I get in it as it come here. So sometimes I even get a better entry when I set a limit. Because I will set a limit right around here and just leave that, and I get a perfect entry. But you see, when you're watching it live, you're waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
well, I realize a lot of it is waiting, but
if
you're really just looking for a serious wick entry,
if all I realize, sometimes I might enter a trade and might talk later down in the day. That is because I now checking back my charts.
Right.
I so confident it's going to hit there and go most of the times that happens. So I real comfortable with the strategy.
I realize that with you. These are man just take a trade and just
when your account big.
No, partner. No. All right, my FX choice account was on $20. Sunday. You know how much my account is? $110 or something. $20 Sunday. $120 already. Yeah, FX choice.
From yesterday to today?
Yeah.
Sorry, not yesterday.
No. From Friday to today. Sorry.
1 minute.
What?
Yeah, from
Eugene.
Friday to today,
Wow.
$110 or something. So,
Let's get James some tips, boy.
no. Right.
Meeting,
Good. Yeah. Meeting going on down in like 1 minute. She just selling again, boy.
All right. All right. Well, Ribs, thanks for sharing.
Watch TJ again. Just break that and go on again. Yeah. Yeah, well, no sin. Everybody had to make money, you know.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, I feel that is it retesting the trend line to go down. To go into this format.
Ribs trend line walking there, boy.
Yeah. So, all right. We go talk on Telegram.
Yeah, all right, cool, man. Take it easy.
Man.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Bless.
Yeah.
Stop video. Stop share. When you record though.